Up everybody, I'm Goku, and I'm bringing you guys the final part of what if Goku was born with universal potential. Also, a quick note for all you guys to know is that I'm also going to be spinning a wheel after the end of this video, and you will see what next what if will come out after this one. And of course, after Goku used the Guardian Chamber before Z. It will come out after this what if, or maybe at the same time as some of the parts will come out as well, so I'll be guys all ready for it. There's also these what ifs that I've chosen or from the comments that I'm able to get. Also, I'm not including all what ifs from the comments because some of them I don't get, nor do I understand one part of it. That's why I cannot understand if I'm gonna explain everything of it. So yeah. Also, if you guys want your own what if to be included in my wheel, then I can include it for you by just including it in, and then I'll spin the wheel and see if it lands on your what if. If it lands on the same what if that's already been made, it'll practically I'll spin again and we'll see what if will come out. Remember, the wheel will be random, so you'll just be a random what if that will come out. So no hating, and I don't want anyone to complain about this. Okay? Okay, well, any further occasion, let's into the video. Now, a recap of what happened in the previous video is that Goku was able to achieve the next level of his universal stages of Super Saiyan Blue. And he was able to defeat the fusion between Beerus and Whis, known as Whis. Whis was an incredibly strong fighter who was able to push Goku to his almost absolute limits. This fighter, Whis, was almost as strong as the Grand Priest in his own basic Ultra Instinct. So proving that Goku is actually closer to the Grand Priest's power the longer he trains. And remember, I did not actually tell you guys, but Goku was not actually using his full power when he was fighting against Whis, and Vegeta knew that as well. Vegeta knew that Goku was only using 50% of his power while fighting them. That's why he was slightly struggling, but if he used 100% of his power, he most likely would have easily beat them. But we're moving on to another scenery, so the same Dark Lord that Boo explained before. With, of course, this one just smirking. Finally, he will have his revenge. Finally, he will be free, as that person is none other than Goku Black, from an alternate timeline when Xeno Goku Black was actually able to survive and thrive through the power of the Universal Tree. In that timeline, he was able to escape Gogeta's Blue Evolution transformation. He was able to escape, and eventually, instead of Goku gaining the Super Saiyan Blue Evolution, he was able to absorb it and eventually combine it with his universal version of his own variation of Rose, making him even stronger, and he was able to practically corrupt different variations of heroes and grant them more power. Of course, he most likely would have decided to kill his present counterpart, seeing him as a weakling. So he would have most likely would have killed, but he decided to actually spare his present counterpart, wanting to actually see Goku's full power. Of course, but also does decide to practically use the Super Dragon Balls, and eventually Universal Super Saiyan Rose Goku Black is born. Of course, he most likely was not able to match, most likely was able to overpower Gohan slightly, but eventually when Goku does appear to face off against this Goku Black, he most likely have a slightly tough time, but eventually Goku and Goku Black would be almost even in power. Goku Black would able to achieve his Super Saiyan Rose Universal 3, with his power almost matching that of Goku's. But since Goku has been training much longer than Zamasu in his body, he'll most likely have the edge in this battle. Eventually, of course, their battle will most likely almost result in collapsing on the future multiverse. But of course, Goku will able to practically use the Xeno button, which will most likely will still get from Zeno, since he will most likely was still befriending him. With this, of course, he'll most likely be able to get Goku Black to be erased, almost like Immortal Zamasu, or just Immortal Zamasu to be erased while Goku deals with his Goku Black. And eventually, he's able to defeat him. But, of course, Dark Goku Black or Xeno Goku Black would have most likely would have watched that as he will smirk. Finally, has enough details for Goku, and he knows that Goku has now reached his limit. And now it's time for him to act on the Tournament of Power. The Tournament of Power will still go with the original, except most of the universes will be stronger than the original canon because Goku being even stronger. Of course, Universe 7 is strong on its own and has been growing incredibly powerful by the end of the years. And they're growing incredibly stronger. I want to say even one of the fighters from the universe can easily beat most of the universes. Even one of the humans can actually handle an entire universe by themselves in some of the weaker universes. So yeah. Eventually, some universes, or I could say half of the universes, were eliminated in just a span of 10 minutes to 20 minutes, which would be pretty impressive striking. And most of the eliminations were done by Universe 7. So yeah. Of course, Jiren will try to knock out some of the humans, seeing them as strong opponents, but he does see them still as weak since he has been training a lot more. Goku decides to face off against Jiren as he will power up to his Universal Super Saiyan Blue stage. While Jiren will power up to his 100% power, not deciding to actually spare his full power against Goku. He then fights Goku, but Jiren is still actually outmatched by Goku's power and strength. Seeing as Goku has trained incredibly much to even overpower Jiren himself, Kefla decides to join the battle as she'll power up to her Super Saiyan Rose form, which Goku will be quietly surprised, but he will be still impressed by a young Saiyan female. She will try to practically overpower Goku, with Goku easily able to evade her attack and eventually knock her down, but she was able to get up and power up to a third variation of her form, with Goku actually being impressed. Goku will then power up to his Universal Super Saiyan Blue 3 to show even much more of his power. Jiren will power up into his Ultra Instinct form and he decides to face off against Goku. While Kefla decides to join Jiren, as they actually both want to knock out Goku, but Goku most likely easily able to take both of them on, but eventually they'll both all of them the fires will send an immense dark aura around the area. Goku will then look around as you then spot Zeno go back holding the both guards of Zeno by their necks, seemingly draining all of their powers as he absorbs all of it. Goku will then punch him, but Zeno Goku Black would not react as he will look at him and with just a stare he's able to send Goku flying. Goku is in shock by the power as he could not even see Goku Black moving. He would then power up to his Universal Super Saiyan Blue 4 as he would then strike Black, but Black would only slightly push back. Black of course will stab the guard's necks and immediately throw him at Goku, sending him flying. But Goku is able to regain his stance as he decides to fight Black. But Black tells him that it's no use fighting him as he punches Goku, sending him flying and almost nearly killing him. Of course, Vegeta is able to give Goku a sense of being so he can recover quickly, gain a Zenkai. Of course, Goku Black will try to absorb Zeno, but the Guardians will able to teleport everyone away before Goku Black can actually touch them. Goku Black, after seeing this, roars as he destroys everything in the No Void. Only the No Void and the arena being staying there, since Goku Black wants to have something to stay on, since he knows that this space is just too empty for him. He then growls a little bit, but he knows he'll sense this power in Goku's power quickly, so he'll just have to wait slightly. Eventually, everyone's teleported by the Omni Castle, the castle of the Omni King, and eventually the Grand Priest explains about Goku Black, who's practically a Goku Black variation, who's able to survive while the Time Patrol or his big missions. Of course, Goku actually been surprised that some of his natural counterparts were able to practically defeat this variation of Goku Black. And even it took one of the strongest versions of him and Vegeta to fuse into Gogeta to defeat him, which actually is surprising for Goku and Vegeta himself. But the Grand Priest explains that this Goku Black is even stronger than ever before, and maybe Goku is the only one who can match him from this timeline. Because some of the other Gokus will most likely not be able to match his power, but Grand Priest knows that one Goku or maybe some others can maybe match his power but not overpower him. Since this Zero Goku Black is able to actually learn how to control his abilities and manipulate the multiverse by his own will, he's finally learned how to fully master the universal potential and power that he is able to gain through the universal tree. But Goku is naturally born with it, unlike Black, who practically stole it and used it for his own volitions. Eventually, the Grand Priest will decide to unlock Goku's potential, and eventually Goku's potential will be unlocked as Goku became incredibly strong. The Grand Priest will explain to Goku that he's going to train to achieve a more powerful stage of his universal form, known as Universal Instinct, a form that has actually been even stronger than any other variation. Of course, Goku decided to accept that as both him and the Grand Priest use the paranormal power to train, while the others also train themselves. Eventually, Goku will most likely get stronger, but he was still not able to achieve a new variation of form, but he would get incredibly stronger. Goku then decided to face off against Xenogoku Black, and eventually they have a fearsome battle, with Xenogoku Black creating dark clones of everyone so he can have his own free time with Goku. As he battles Goku, Goku Black is easily overpowering Goku, seemingly showing his dominance to Goku as he tells him that no matter how much timelines he visits, he'll always see a weaker Goku. So as Goku Black punches Goku, making him cough up blood. But Goku tells him that his own variations may have been shown their own ways. He just did not see it. Goku Black just scoffs and tells him to shut up as he slaps him, sending Goku flying, but Goku is able to recover as he punches Goku Black. Goku Black sees the slight blood on his cheek as he then glares at Goku and eventually punches him in the stomach, breaking his arm. Goku screams in pain as Goku Black sends him flying, telling him that mortals like him and any other gods are weak. He's a true god. He is the most powerful being in existence. As Goku Black shakes his aura, everyone is starting to fall to the ground, seemingly in the pressure of his aura. Zuko tells Goku that no matter what he does, he'll always be the strongest. No matter which timeline, he'll destroy everything. He'll destroy all his loved ones, everything he owns, everything. Let's go back shouts those words. Goku hearing those words stands up, is a purple white aura starts to surround Goku. Goku roars as his hair becomes a silverish color, as Goku's eyes become silver as well, as Goku has achieved true universal instinct. Now now don't get it twisted with universal instinct from what Goku is born with Ultra Instinct. This version is much stronger because if the user has the universal potential, he'll be grown so strong that his power will most likely be as strong as every existing being except one. Goku will then look at Goku Black, as Goku Black will be in shock of seeing Goku's new power. Goku, using true universal instinct, will instantly punch him, sending him flying. Goku Black would have been in shock as he tried to recover from the attack, but Goku sent millions and quintillions of attacks at him in just a millisecond. Goku Black would not have been fast enough to react to attacks as he'll be punched multiple times, still not able to hold on to his breath as he'll power to his full power, but even with that, Goku is still overpowering him. Zilgamax shouts that it's not possible. He's one of the strongest beings. How is he surpassed by a mere mortal? It shouldn't be possible, he shouts, but Goku is unfazed. Goku just looks at Goku Black coldly as he powers up an attack with pink and purple electricity surrounding his hand. Goku tells Goku Black that he underestimated the potential of the mortals. While the gods may have limits to their power, mortals have almost a limitless potential that can tap into it. They just need much more time, just like the gods have. But mortals do have much more or less lifespan. Of course, if they had much more longer time, maybe they would be able to surpass the gods. But Goku Black should have seen. Not every mortal is corrupted, but not every god is as well. But he is the only one with this exception. Goku Black would have eyes zoom widen as he would try to escape Goku, but Goku tells him that it's no use in trying to escape him. He can practically sense Goku Black throughout everything. Goku has learned how to practically sense everything around him, even his entire timeline. He can practically tell which timeline is where due to his incredible power. Of course, Goku would tell Goku Black to practically give up, but Goku Black would tell him that he will destroy everything if he can't win. He starts to power up a final explosion, but Goku knew easily able to shroud on powerful pink purple key blast as you stun Goku Black. Goku Black will be in shock as you trying to move, but he can't. Goku then starts to power up a true universal Kamehameha. Goku telling Goku Black that if he actually had a pure heart and he was a good person, he would have spared him. But it seems he doesn't. Goku power up his true universal Kamehameha to almost entire limit as Goku fired as Goku trying to use final explosion, but it's no use as he is enveloped by the attack, seemingly annihilating him, leaving nothing behind. Goku panics slightly, but he then reverts back to normal as he looks at everyone, with everyone being slightly injured but still alive. Goku smiles seemingly as everything has gone well. Goku then collapses to the ground as he falls unconscious. A couple of weeks later, Goku wakes up, finally able to recover. Everyone was happy that Goku was able to recover, and eventually the Grand Priest is impressed by Goku's power. Goku's new form has surpassed even his own expectation, to a point that the God Priest thinks that maybe Goku's power can even rival to have the Omni King in his true power, if not even more, if Goku became a true Omni King himself. Goku, of course, would have asked the Grand Priest if there are much more stronger variations of him, if he's the strongest one. Of course, Grand Priest would just chuckle and tell him that there are stronger variations of him. There are actually a couple of variations, and one who's actually almost equal to him in power, but actually has much more powerful variation of forms, who's known as Astral Goku. Goku would have been motivated to practically train even harder so he can keep up with some of his other variation. The Grand Priest also tells Goku that there will also be a multiversal or timeline tournament that will participate every few years, which will be called by one of the strongest variations of himself, or one of the strongest warriors to ever exist, and a demigod who has become the strongest even above the Omni Kings and even the Kaishin of timelines, who was known as A.F. Gogeta, the strongest being in the entire existence. Goku, hearing this, he's even more motivated to get even stronger to maybe even keep up with this Gogeta fella. But guys, this is the end of the story. I will see you guys in the next one. Sayonara. Also, yeah, I'm gonna be spinning a wheel now. So you guys are ready for this. Oops. A little bit of spoilers, you could say. Okay. Now it's time for the wheel to spin. And the next what if will be... So this is actually one of my subscribers' idea. So basically the next video will be what if Goku was born with his potential remake. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Sayonara, my Z fans. See ya next time.